You ever get that weird feeling? The one where something looks ordinary, but your brain keeps poking you like, hey, check that thing out again. That feeling literally changed a man's entire life. So, this story starts with a guy named Rick Norsigian, a construction worker from California. Nothing fancy, nothing extraordinary about the moment. He's at a garage sale, just killing time, when he spots this old, beat-up camera case sitting under a table. Leather cracked, dust everywhere, like it hadn't been touched in decades. He asks the seller, "How much for that?" The guy shrugs. $30. Now, most people would have just laughed and walked away. A rusty camera? No name, no branding, no guarantee it worked? $30 felt like a waste. But Rick wasn't buying it for the camera. He was buying it because inside the case was a stack of old glass negatives. You know, those super fragile, ancient pre-film photography plates? Something about the scenes on them felt important. A certain style. A certain depth. Shots of the Yosemite Valley, snowy landscapes, and rugged cliffs, almost too good to be random. Rick buys them. $30. Drops the box in his trunk and goes home. A couple days later, he starts cleaning the plates. Holds one up to the light, squints, steps closer, and suddenly he freezes. Because he realizes the photography style looks exactly like Ansel Adams, one of the greatest landscape photographers of all time. His Yosemite works alone are legendary. Rick thinks, okay, there's no way I just spent $30 on something that belongs in a museum. But something inside him won't let it go. So he calls in experts. And this is where the story gets insane. The analysis takes months. Experts compare brush patterns, lighting, topography, even scratches in the glass plates. They track weather patterns from the era, geological shifts in Yosemite, camera types, lens signatures, every scientific angle. Some said, no, this can't be Adams. Others said, this is too close, too perfect. Finally, after an intense, exhausting verification process, a group of photographic historians concludes that the collection very likely belonged to Ansel Adams himself, a body of work worth hundreds of millions of dollars. One estimate put the value at $200 million. From a $30 garage sale buy. Rick said he felt numb. Not excited, not shocked, just numb. Like his brain was trying to process the difference between $30 and $200 million. And here's the part people overlook. When he went to the garage sale, Rick didn't know anything special was waiting for him. He wasn't hunting for treasure. He wasn't researching auctions or flipping antiques. He was just there. At the right moment, trusting his curiosity. And the wildest part? He almost walked past the case entirely. It makes you realize how insane life can be. How something abandoned, ignored, or collecting dust in someone's garage could end up rewriting your future. Imagine telling your family, hey, remember that old camera case I bought for $30? Yeah? It turns out it might contain one of the most valuable missing photography collections on Earth. It just goes to show, sometimes opportunities aren't loud. They don't glow. They don't scream, I'm valuable, they whisper. Quietly. You just have to listen. And hey, if you're still watching this, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, and drop a like or comment, it helps a lot. Now let's keep going with stories like this, because trust me, the world is full of hidden fortunes people never expected to find.